Do you want to know how to contact the mind of that special person, and have them answer you? Today we are going to do a telepathy experiment that, I assure you, works 100%. Listen carefully because we are going to practice it together, step by step, and I will guide you through the whole process. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm uploading new content very frequently with information that will help you understand these principles and transform your life. Subscribe now so you don't miss anything. Today we will continue working with transformational principles. We are going to talk about the principles related to the voice of your soul, a spiritual technology more than 10,000 years old, which has changed the lives of millions of people around the world. Today's topic is a telepathic experiment. I want us to do it together. Why? Because you have enormous power to create your life. However, the problem is that you must first believe in that power. If you don't believe in yourself, you will be constantly sabotaging yourself. How can we increase our faith in this power and in ourselves? The answer is simple. By generating more references. Belief is supported by references. This means that the more references you have to a belief, the stronger the belief will be. When you reach a high degree of conviction, the belief becomes unshakable. In that state you emit a pure frequency toward your goal, without self-sabotage or doubt. Therefore, the best way to believe in these principles and that you can manifest your reality is to experiment. Even if they are small manifestations, they will help you gain confidence in your power. Many times we try to visualize or manifest very big things without having accumulated enough references that we can do it. This can lead to self-sabotage, which confirms our limiting beliefs. Therefore, I always recommend starting with small experiments. Visualize a parking spot before leaving home, and watch it materialize. Plant 2 seeds. Take care of one and neglect the other. Notice how the one that gets attention thrives. These small exercises will give you proof that you have the power to create your reality. Today we will do something similar. A telepathic experiment to connect with someone, even if they are on the other side of the planet. The goal is for that person to get in touch with you, even saying something like, "I thought of you the other day." This will confirm that the experiment has worked. I am going to explain the steps we are going to follow, and then we will practice them together. The first thing you need to do is to relax. To help you do this, I will give you a summary of what we are going to do. Relaxation. It is fundamental for your mind to be calm. Detachment. You need to let go of attachment to the outcome. When you become attached, you are operating from a limited belief, which can sabotage the process. High frequency. Connect with high-frequency thoughts and positive emotions. Preparing the paper. Write your name and the other person's name on a piece of paper. Visualization. Imagine the person doing something typical of him/her. Interaction. Talk to the person in your mind and have a brief conversation of about 1 minute. Feeling of inconclusiveness. End the visualization leaving the feeling that the conversation is not finished. We are going to perform the telepathy experiment together. Follow these steps precisely. Relax deeply. Find a quiet place. Breathe deeply, and allow your body and mind to relax. Enjoy this moment with no expectations. Only with the intention to experience. Detach yourself from the outcome. It is essential that you are not obsessed with the outcome. You must enjoy the process as a game. If you become too attached, the attachment itself will generate resistance and hinder the experiment. Connect with high-frequency thoughts. Think of something positive in your life. It may be a happy memory, a special person, or an accomplishment that you are proud of. This will raise your vibration and help you connect with the right energy. Write the names on a piece of paper. Take a piece of paper and a pen. Write your name and the name of the person you want to connect with. This physical act helps you focus on the intention. Visualize the person. Close your eyes and imagine that person doing something typical of them. For example, working, cooking, reading their favorite book, and so on. Try to visualize them in as much detail as possible. Start a mental conversation. Imagine that the person sees you, smiles at you and starts talking to you. Keep the conversation brief, about 1 minute. Focus on transmitting positive thoughts and feelings of affection or respect towards that person. Use your hands as a channel of energy. While visualizing, use your hands imaginatively. You can simulate natural gestures such as giving them a hug, touching their hand or making any gesture according to the relationship you have with that person. Leave the conversation unfinished. and the interaction leaving a feeling that the conversation has not been completely closed. This creates an energetic vacuum, which encourages a response from the other person. Open your eyes and detach. When you are finished, open your eyes and completely let go of the experience. Go on with your day without thinking too much about the outcome. After performing the experiment, write down your impressions. If you felt something special during the exercise, write it down for later reflection. Watch for signs. Keep an eye out for possible contacts or coincidences related to the person. Return to the video or this guide. When you get results, come back to share your experience. This not only strengthens your faith, but inspires others to try. Remember, principles don't fail. People fail to apply them. With each experiment, you are accumulating references that reinforce your belief in these methods. Jesus of Nazareth said, "If you had faith as a mustard seed, you would tell this mountain to move, and it would move." That faith is nothing more than conviction based on practice and experience. Keep practicing and observing how these principles manifest in your life. You'll be amazed at what you are able to accomplish. If you have questions, leave them in the comments, or send them during the Q&A sessions. I hope this guide inspires you and helps you transform your life. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I want you to remember something very important. This experiment is just the beginning of something much bigger. It's not just about telepathically connecting with a person, it's about proving to yourself that you have the power to influence your reality. Each small success strengthens your faith and brings you closer to the conviction that you can create the life you desire. Faith, as we have said, is not just belief. It is the absolute certainty that something is possible. And that certainty is built with practice, patience and lots of positive references. So don't get discouraged if you don't get immediate results. Keep experimenting, keep practicing and keep growing. I invite you to be part of this community. Subscribe to the channel, activate notifications and keep learning about these transformative principles. Also, if you have results with this experiment, come back and share them. When you share your experience, you inspire others and strengthen your own faith. I hope this guide has inspired you and helped you to better understand how you can apply these principles in your life. Remember, principles never fail, only people fail to apply them correctly. Practice, experiment and let the results speak for themselves. Thank you for being here, for trusting in this process, and for being part of this community. Keep shining, growing and expanding your life to higher and higher levels. I am sure you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Keep growing and see you in the next video.